So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one, it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Pull it. That's Maldini. And it's Xabi Alonso, looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. Gerrard. Heading backwards. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pull it. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Maldini. Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard. Shevchenko. Pull it. Florencio Varela, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Hullet. Hullet! It's hit the upright. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Romario really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hops for safety. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Chips it through. Chance, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lahm providing an outlet on that flank. And that should get the job done.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he has been fouled there. Now it's Romario, spread out to the left. He's having a pop! That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Best has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Florencio Varela do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And this is Shevchenko. Good running with the ball. Played out to the left flank. Showing good feet.
Florencio Varela are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Lahm. Played out towards the right wing. Messi gets into a good position. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Shevchenko. Serginho has the space to scheme. Impressive jump. Harmlessly behind. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So neither side yet off the mark.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. We're on the move again.
Florencio Varela clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Knocks it out wide. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Has crossed it. And a header! He's delivered all right!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Lahm. Oh, good-looking ball. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Aimed beyond the defence, neatly clipped into space. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
Shoots!
Florencio Varela really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Serginho plays it up. There's the header! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 13.
So we have movement on both benches.
Messi.
So that's two now without reply.
Número
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Número 14.
And he's there to belt it away.
Número 16.
And it's Lam,
Número 21. Cambio.
Xavi Alonso. He's having a hit! Oh my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Gattuso, a picture of focus and alertness. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Short changes him with that pass. Tries to pass it through. Panucci, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Gattuso pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Michel Platini. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And that is goal number 20. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he shoots! And that's a real chance missed.
Bale has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Milan have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Panucci.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Platini receives it in a wide position. And it's Xavi Alonso. And there's the shot! Well, now here's a chance! Oh, it's a thumping hit. Bale, rapid and full of intent.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Kaká! Played towards the front line, and he's intervened well there. Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Saka.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lam. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Xavi Alonso voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.